up guys, AJ here and I'm back. Today I'm gonna be doing a bronze character ranking. So yeah, it's just not wasting time, get straight into it. So first character we got is Bronze Nightwing. Bronze Nightwing, what he does, he has power gen on his special one, and his passive is he takes 25% less basic attack damage, which is defensive, like very defensive. Power gen is nice for support. You put the Brandish Ninjato on bro and he's chilling. So I'm gonna put him in A. Everybody gets him at the start of the game when you do this tutorial, and he just has a fast playset, a really good playset, probably one of the best out of the bronze characters, maybe the best besides Flash. And then the next character we got is Cyborg, Bronze Cyborg. So what he does is he regenerates health really slowly, like when he's tagged out, and his special one has a chance to stun, but it does like no damage. He's just a bad character. He's Everybody knows this. Like, this is just how it is with Cyborg. I mean, yeah, he's just really bad. All right, next we got New 52 Green Lantern. What he does is he gives 5% max health to the entire team, which is a synergy, but it's a bad synergy. And unlike Cyborg, he actually has a decent special one, a one-hit special one. No like power drain, no unblockable, but that makes him good for damage. So as long as there's like no effect, no dot, no nothing, no power drain, no stun. His special 2 does have a chance to stun. That's why I probably wouldn't use it. But his special 1 does good damage. It's a one-hit, really good. Next we got Sinestro. Prime Sinestro. What he does is he has a one-hit special 1, and his special 2 has like 4 or 5 hits, something like that. Actually, I think it's 3 or 4 hits, and it does power drain. Pretty bad, to be honest. I'd just spam special 1. But his passive is if he's tagged in and the opponent tags out, he gets 15% of his total power, so like a half a bar of power when the opponent tags out, which is pretty good, honestly. I'll put him in C just for that. He's just average. He has a good special 1. His passive's alright. It's nothing crazy, but it's alright, you know. New 52 to Flash. What he does is he has a 5% power generation increase, which is just bad. Like, it's barely noticeable. It might be 10, but just says 5, kind of like how Regime Green Lantern says 25, but it's 50. But I don't know. He's just really good for his playset and his special 1. That's kind of it. You can connect his basic attacks from his special 1. It's kind of weird, but he's really good. I mean, like, any Flash is good. I'm gonna put him in B just because of the fact that his playset's good and his power generation is, okay, I guess it works. His special 1 is basic attacks really just carry. All right, now on to Lex Luthor. Now what Lex Luthor does is he has power drain on a special 1, and he also gives his team a 15% damage increase, which is actually probably the best passive out of every bronze character, one of the best. I'm putting that in S, to be honest. Like, that's actually insane. Having a 50% damage boost on a bronze team is really good. Power drain on special 1 is also very good, and his special 2 is one hit, but I mean, I would just stick to the power drain because I want to use him as a carry. You can though, because his special 2 is one hit, excuse me. Now onto Insurgency Deathstroke. What he does is when you kill someone on the enemy team, he gets like half a bar of power. I'm pretty sure it's 15%, kind of like Sinestro. But this is the thing with Deathstroke, is he has the quickest special 2 out of any character on this bronze team. Maybe Sinestro has a quick one, but Deathstroke happens so quick. You put him with a Tantu Totem, you put him with a Master's Death Card, and you put him with whatever special 2 gear. I'll just say that the Heart of Darkness, and you're literally gonna win a match in 3 seconds. This guy is crazy for speedrunning. You can speedrun literally whatever you want with this guy. His special 2 is super good, super quick. You can just keep spamming them, but it gets kind of glitchy, I've seen, when you spam special 2. I have him Elite X, and yeah, he's really good. So I'm gonna just put him in S tier. Like, he's a good bronze carry. He's probably the best bronze carry, just for how fast you can do matches. And yeah, Insurgency Green Arrow. What he does is he has a 5% damage increase for the whole team, which, I mean, that's okay, but Lex Luthor does it better. I'd say that's a better passive than New 52 Green Lantern, and on top of that, he has power drain on special 1, so that's probably that. Actually, I think power drain on special 1 makes you a B tier and above. I'm gonna be honest, that it's just a good thing to have. I think he's better than New 52 Flash, but for different reasons. I feel like you could use either one. New 52 Flash I would use as a carry. Green Arrow I would use as a support. So that's just my opinion. Those are the differences for me. And then Regime Catwoman, what she does is she does 25% more damage to people that are suffering from bleed. It's either bleed or dot, one of the two. I guess you can just keep spamming special 1 and they'll do more and more damage per, but she's just not good. Like, dot doesn't really work as a in bronze tier. Matches are too quick to have dot, even in online. I'm gonna just say C tier. Yeah, she's average. Prime Green Lantern. What he does is he has a 2-hit special 2, which is probably like the best thing about him, actually. His special 2 is really good. I'm pretty sure it connects, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but it might. His special 1 is one hit. You could use him as a special 1 carry or special 2 carry. His passive is defensive passive. When he gets below 50% health, you get 8 seconds of an energy shield that takes 40% damage away. So you take 40% less damage with the shield on, and then on top of that, if you block, you take like basically no damage. I wouldn't even use him as a defensive character though. I would use him as a carry. He's an A tier carry. I think he's top 3 in carries, bro. His special 2 is just so OP. I feel like you could do the same thing with Deathstroke and Green Lantern. Only difference is I think Deathstroke is a better passive for a carry, but Green Lantern's passive helps for survivability, just in case your carry doesn't die. Those are like the only differences for me. And I feel like Deathstroke is probably quicker. Regime Solomon Grundy, what he does is he has a resurrect when he dies, which gives him 25% of his max health back, which is really good for a bronze character. And he has the best health stat out of everybody here. So he's just a tank. I mean, he's really slow though, and his special one is one hit, which is pretty cool. He's really slow as well. His special one is really slow, so I'll just put him in C tier. All right, yeah, I'd say I'll put him in C tier, probably above Catwoman. Yeah, I'd definitely use him instead of Catwoman. And also I'd probably put Deathstroke above Lex Luthor. I think he is the best bronze character, to be honest. But it depends on what you're using these bronze characters for, and I'll touch on that later. Harley Quinn, what she's good for is her special 2. Everybody knows Harley Quinn's special 2 is like the most unique out of any character in the game, but you can use the Tantu Totem on her, and you can just spam healing, spam team damage boost. You can spam you can't really spam the dynamite, but you can use the dynamite once you're done with all that. And I think, bro, like, just for that alone, she's A tier. Like, the Tantu Totem spamming thing is really good, but here's the thing with that also. If you put the Tantu Totem on her, nobody else can have the Tantu Totem. So that's kind of the main issue with that. You don't really, maybe you just don't use the Tantu Totem and just put the .357 revolvers, and then when you use your special 2, just get the damage boost. So you'll heal and you'll get the damage boost. So yeah, that's what I would do anyway. If you're still gonna use a carry with the Tantu Totem, but if you're not gonna use a carry with the Tantu Totem, I'd recommend using the Flash, because his basic attacks are really good. He has the infinite combo. Both of these Flash have the infinite combo, but he does it better because his passive is actually really good. When you do a special, any special, he goes 15% faster, and it can stack up to 3 times, so you can go up to 45% faster. Imagine how quick those basic attacks will be. And his basic attacks do lots of damage too. His special 1's good. His special 2 is also pretty good. It has like 4 or 5 hits though. Actually, yeah, I think it has 5 hits, and it does connect to multiple people, but it's a little slow. So I'd rather use him for basics. I'd say the only reason I'd have him in S is just because he can also be used as another carry. I mean, if you want to, these 3 are the main carries: Deathstroke, Green Lantern, Flash. Me personally though, I'd rather use Green Lantern, but Flash is just an overall better character. Green Lantern, just, if you have the Tantu Totem, use Deathstroke. If you don't, use Flash with like maybe Mark of Lady Shiva, Power Gloves, Prometheum Longsword, Bloody Sword, and Charisma Sticks, all that stuff. All that basic attack gear. And then for Harley Quinn, you gotta have the Tantu Totem for that should work. So I don't know, you guys have to really mix and match between these 6, but if I had to recommend a bronze team, it would be Deathstroke, Lex Luthor, and Nightwing. 2 power drain, 1 defensive passive, 1 synergy, like 1 support passive, and then 1 carry passive, like an offensive passive. And yeah, now what I was talking about is you can literally rank these characters anywhere, and depending on how you're gonna use them. So like, if let's say I'm just ranking them compared to gold characters, the best bronze character in that case would probably be bronze Lex Luthor and bronze Solomon Grundy, which is weird, but it's for a different reason. Lex Luthor, passive wise, he can be used with any character, to be honest. Like 15% damage is not that bad for a bronze character especially. And then for Solomon Grundy, you can just put him on any team and he'll tank damage, and he has a resurrect. So like, yeah, yeah, that's basically my reasoning. But I'm just ranking these off of like bronze characters, so I'm comparing them to themselves. Like, let's say you're reversing another bronze team, these are the 3 I'd use: Deathstroke, Lex Luthor, Nightwing. I'm telling you, you won't lose a single game. All right, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and sub, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.